It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the AFC North. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
Along the shores of Lake Erie, the Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate number one threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end U, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, young man from the University of Colorado.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
And a short pickup past the 25. Second down and 8. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man, the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff to Ford. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now this time they'll look to throw. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. Throw out of the gun. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Njoku, that's the one in motion. Now a give up the middle. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That will take it in. Deontay Johnson, touchdown Browns. Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 3rd line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2023, Lamar Jackson.
We had a couple of his games early in his career, and of course, all the way to his days back in college, his athleticism jumps off the screen. But Mike, these last couple years, his development as a true passer, his ability to operate from the pocket That's what's really taken his game to this MVP level. And tell you what, we didn't think there were a lot more things that he could do on a football field, and it seems like every year he's proven otherwise.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And not much materializes there. He'll get this to the 35. Here's a 2nd and 9. In motion comes Walker. Jackson now on 2nd down. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
What an impressive play by this linebacker. I mean, Mike, back in the day, you would never see a linebacker take down a wide receiver in the open field like that. But these guys are tremendous athletes who can really hold their own in space. And he killed that play before it even had a chance to develop.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
And just when you think you're going to force a 3 and out, this quarterback is able to escape, gets loose downfield, and he's able to pick up a huge 1st down.
First and 10. In motion comes Walker. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. On play action, here's Jackson. Now he'll run it. Now a 3rd and 2. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3. So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The home team's offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Open this drive on the ground with 4. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. Njoku. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Looking deep here for Tillman. And that is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. Deontay Hardy deep for Baltimore. The Ravens offense ready for their 2nd possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll motion over Flowers. 2nd down, Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Play action now. Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This receiver went a long way to catch this ball. He started all the way out on the left side of the formation, and look where he catches it, Mike. He's all the way on the right side of the field. He just continued to work through those open zones, eventually found one, and the quarterback was able to put it on him for a nice gain.
Again, it's Jackson. He's got a man. It's Walker. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Off the play fake, Jackson. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson up top again. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Hopkins sent in motion. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line. Gain of 12 and a 1st down. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Jackson going to keep it himself. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. They'll run here with Hill. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Third and goal for Jackson. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are back within 1. It's 7-6.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. Carter on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down. He'll drop to throw. He'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to the air one more time. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
You're seeing a master class of what it means to have a versatile skill set as a defensive back. Not only can this guy hold his own in coverage on the back end, now they use him as a blitzer in the passing game, and man, he got through there fast.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately, he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. He's going to try to get this himself. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
4th down, you want to make sure you give your quarterback the option to keep the ball in his hands, and that's exactly what they decided to do, and the defense was ready. They played assignment football, everyone did their job, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jeremiah Wusu-Koramoah in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. back to throw here to begin the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Going deep downfield for Judy. And off the deflection, it is taken in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Sometimes in the NFL, Mike, it's just better to be lucky than good. And I think that was certainly the case here as that ball bounced right back into his arms.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's caught by 4. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This from 40 yards out. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns extend their lead to 10-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. In motion comes Walker. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Hopkins sent in motion. He'll get this out to the left flat.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field and pop the receiver out the backside of the defense. But give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They rallied to the ball and keeps him short from picking up the 1st down.
And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by 4. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Jackson. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the handoff, It's Henry. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. 3rd and 5. In motion comes Andrews. On third down, Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. Here's Jordan Stout now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen set up for 4. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He runs with it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Well, he's doing it all on this drive. He's throwing the ball well, and now he's able to use his legs to pick up good yardage and get a fresh set of downs.
The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Dustin Hopkins on now for the field goal. This from 45 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A first down throw for Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a great example of why teams continue to spend draft capital on interior defensive linemen. It's an investment that we see play out week in and week out across the NFL. Great example here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. In motion comes Andrews. 2nd down, Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Jackson up top again. He'll try and set up the screen to Hill. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down by a couple of yards. They get 5 there on 4th and 3.
I love this call, Mike. Put the pressure on the defense to make the right decision. In this case, they decide to go after the running back, but it's the quarterback who pulls it and keeps it himself and is able to convert for the first down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson to the tight end, Likely. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. No motion over Flowers. Jackson now on 2nd down. He's got it inside the 5. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
It's one thing if you don't get the ball in the end zone, but it's another to lose this many yards. And I think now for this offense and this play caller, they've got to reevaluate their approach down here in tight.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Ravens are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. So Tucker is back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man, and that's Tillman. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver, and in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This throw left is complete with Judy. They face second down and 7. He'll look to throw. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Back to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Begin with a zone read. And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll motion over Flowers. Jackson now. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Hopkins sent in motion. He will have a Ravens first down. We're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the give, here's Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. In motion comes Walker. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Play action now. Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
He'll find Hill out of the backfield. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third down, 3 to go. It's the tight end Likely in motion. He'll try and run for this with Henry. Ravens bring their punt team out as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. Backs to the open man. It's Tillman. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Browns first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Off throw. Right side, taken by Njoku. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. He'll try the right side this time. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. Second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will be taken down, but not before he gets to the Browns' 16-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now this time they'll look to throw. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Browns. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. In motion comes Andrews. 2nd down, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. on third down. Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around, so at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
In motion comes Andrews. To the air one more time with Jackson. Taking off. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll motion over Flowers. Now, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
This throw right is taken in by Flowers. Here's a 2nd and 6. In motion comes Walker. Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Hopkins sent in motion. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Jackson going to keep this one himself. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point, and now they'll try to finish up strong. Here's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the ground, this is 4. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. The Browns getting their punting team out there. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. Here's Hardy to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. Hopkins sent in motion. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hopkins sent in motion. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Jackson up top again. Now a screen set up for Henry. Here comes 3rd and 6. In motion comes Andrews. On play action, here's Jackson. To the tight end, Likely. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down. Again, it's Jackson. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Jackson looking to throw. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down. They'll motion over Flowers. Jackson from the gun on third down. And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. To throw is Jackson. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. The Browns offense make their way out to take over once more. We'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, give to Ford. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. They'll stick with him again. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. So it's a win for the Browns. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.